Okay. Today is January 29th, Wednesday, and today I learned something, kind of just something I was thinking about that I thought was interesting. Um, Basically, whenever you're trying to do something, a big part of it is avoiding distractions. I think that's a big part in just trying to do anything. So, like when you're trying to focus, one of the biggest things you can do when you're trying to focus is to avoid distractions. So, within all of your senses, right? So, have a clean workspace, noise canceling headphones, right? Not have distracting people around you, that kind of thing. But then I realized like it's more than just that. It's kind of just everything else, right? You know how people are like try to lock in and they like cut everybody off and just like work on their business or something like that. Like it is effective because you're cutting off all distractions, right? You're able to hone in on that one thing because you have nothing else to distract you with it. And just like in general, like when you're trying to focus or when you're just trying to do things, like scrolling is such a huge distraction, and like notifications in your phone can be such a huge distraction, that's preventing you from doing what you need to do. But like I said, it's not just with like focusing. It can also be with it's kind of just like quality over quantity, right? Like you're putting all of your energy into this one thing rather than having it dispersed over multiple things, and then those other things are kind of like acting like distractions, but instead just hone all of your energy into one thing. um, and I think this can be applied to Christianity because like with Christianity you have to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, mind, and soul. Like you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? It has to be 100%. And it's kind of similar. You're trying to cut off all other distractions, whereas the Bible will call them idols, right? That you're putting before God. And you can even idolize yourself, right? Putting yourself before God. Um, and I think just a big part of that is just trying to cut off those distractions, or really just cut off those idols. Like trying to hone your focus, put all of your energy into Christ rather than um, having these idols like distract you and muddle your vision for how you should actually be living, right? So I think this can be applied to a lot of different things. And I was just thinking about that today, how a lot of when we're trying to do something, a big part of actually taking that action is cutting off all the distractions, because that'll make sure you have quality work, and it'll make sure that you are um, it will make sure that you are having quality and quantity with that thing. Because if you're only focusing on one thing, you have no other distractions, then you can first of all spend all of your time on that thing. And when I say all of your time, I mean like not necessarily every single hour of your waking life, right? But like all of your time available. If you just have this one thing and cut off everything else, and you can spend all of your available time on that thing, so you have quantity, right? You're working on that thing a lot, but also you'll have quality work because you have nothing else distracting you. You can just, this is the only thing you're thinking about. This is the only thing that you are trying to do, right? Now, I'm not saying that like in life you should only have one thing that you're ever doing. I don't think that's right. But like just having one goal or one focus for your day, your week, your month, your year, whatever, is all just comes down to cutting off distractions, which reduces the friction to actually doing what you need to do. So that is what I learned today. It's just something I was thinking about. Hopefully it was helpful to you if you need a focus, if there's something that you want to do in life, or something that you know you should be doing. You just have to know that you need to be cutting off the things that are distracting you from that thing, right? So especially if it's something that you really want or you really know you should be doing, you have to cut off all distractions that are preventing you from doing that thing as efficiently and effectively as possible. So that's what I learned today. If you found it helpful, hit the like button, leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts. Go on my Patreon. There's a free and a paid version, but that's chill. You can check that out in the description. This video is specifically recommended for you, so if you find that interesting, then definitely click on it. You can subscribe in that corner, and if you subscribe, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Daily posts.